Hello class, my name is Steven. I'm going to be discussing with you today the respiratory system, and for that I'm going to be going over the lungs and some of the other components of the respiratory system. One of the cool things about the lungs is the left lung, right here, visualized, has 2 lobes, and the right lung has 3, which you can actually see from more of a lateral perspective. It's one of the cool things. The alveoli lie inside the lungs here, and those are actually responsible for giving us oxygen, transferring it into our blood and taking the carbon dioxide out of our blood so that when we exhale carbon dioxide. I'm going to reset that. We have some sinus cavities up here as well. So the frontal sinuses, maxillary sinuses, sphenoid sinus there, and the larynx is encased in this area here. So your thyroid, cartilage, your hyoid, and all that kind of stuff. Right underneath the epiglottis is your larynx, which is responsible for what you're listening to right now, my voice. And the pharynx is actually back here. It's this whole section, nasopharynx, oropharynx, and the laryngopharynx. So it's those 3 sections of the throat. Trachea, and then you've got your bronchial tubes. The right main bronchial tube is here, and then you have the other bronchial tubes. The left main one is here, and then superior, inferior bronchus tubes for the lungs, and those connect to different points. They go into the lungs and give us the alveoli. The apices of the lungs are at the top here, the apices, and then you have your costophrenic angles, which are down at the bottom here, toward the bottom, and this actually is right where the diaphragm is located, right in between the lungs and the lower portion of the body, or your abdomen. This would be right where the heart is located, and it's got a heart notch in the lung there. That's why the left lung only has 2 lobes to compensate for the size of the heart. One thing to note as well is the right lung is a little bit smaller than the left lung because of the liver. Even though it's got 3 lobes compared to 2 lobes, it's just a little bit smaller than the left one. Now the carina, I believe, is this area right here, which breaks the trachea up into the 2 bronchial tubes. And that is everything that I wanted to discuss today about the lung capacity. Again, like I said, the alveoli are these little teeny tiny sacs within the lungs there, and to be honest with you, it's got about 300 to 500 million alveoli between the 2 sets of lungs. So there's a lot of exchange of air going on within that. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. Hope this helps you understand the respiratory system a little bit better, and what makes us be able to breathe and speak and actually kind of live life. You know, without air, I don't think much of us or any of us would be here today. So thanks again, and hope this helped.